Good evening, folks. Dr. Freeman, the Times from Doctor News. News from in and around the universe that may or may not affect you on some strange, weird, awkward, weird, holy. Well, I keep coming back to weird because it is level. That may make you so estranged from your YouTube channels that you'll cry happy tears. Now, somebody mentioned about negative channels, and I must be watching them in the comment box. No, I'm not. I've been hearing reports of what these various channels are saying through comments, messages, and stuff like that. And also, somebody kept trying to post links to certain videos. And I'm telling you right now, if you're trying to post a link to Bowles Trek or Colon or any of those hate mongers, it's not going to make it past out of the spam folder. I'm just telling you that right now. If you want to promote those hate channels, take that shit somewhere else. I'm not kidding. It's just amazing to me that people want to go out and promote negativity. It's like, yeah, let's go get the show canceled. Yeah, let's get behind these guys, you know, us and the 50 other people who don't like it. And we're going to get the show canceled. And oh, look, yeah, now you'll have no Doctor Who. Good job. But I don't know. It's just, it weirds me out, all the negativity, you know, and divisiveness over this season. I can see where they have some points because there are some things they've not hit quite right yet, in my opinion. But, you know, here we go. All right, let's hop onto the stuff you want to hear. It's enough of me complaining about those other weirdos. Let's get to the real news somewhat, shall we? Now, Jodie Whittaker is scheduled to appear on Jamie and Jimmy's Friday Night Feast on Friday the 7th of December at 8 p.m. on Channel 4 in the UK. Now, hang on, let's get to the actual screen share. Duh. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. All right? Forgive me. I make mistakes. Okay. So here we go. Moving on. So here's an article about it over on Blog Who. Now, Jamie and Jimmy's Friday Night Feast. Okay, it's finished. It's finished for this month. Filming on it. New Dr. Jodie Whittaker will appear in one episode. Air date has already been confirmed. So I don't know why they're saying this because I just read it to you. And here's some of the photos. If you want to go take a look, you know, of her appearance. But I'm just really worried about what the Photoshop crew are going to do with some of those. I won't point out the one that really looks perturbing, but okay. So here you go. If you want to go take a look at this one, like I said, there's more photos drifting around to this. I got them over on the Dr. Freedom page. If you want to go take a look. All right, here we go. Now moving on. This is what's really causing weird stuff. The first look image and read the synopsis for the Doctor Who's New Year's Day special. All right. The first photo of Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor and Festive Special airing on New Year's Day has dropped. Check this out. And, of course, once again, we're back to the scarf. And we're going to talk about that again in a minute. It's a really weird story going on. So, but if you keep going on, oh, wait a minute. They don't even have it up? Those morons. All right. Let's go back to the Dr. Freedom page, apparently, because guess what? I have it up here. Or somewhere. In a second. Wait a minute. I went the wrong way. Karen Gillan's birthday, by the way. See, look, I have all those photos right here. And there's the air date right there. Friday, 7th December at 8 p.m. All right, it's down here a little ways. All right, here we go. This is the photo I thought they had up there. Now it's gone, by the way. Weird. But this photo dropped, and it's just a group of them standing around. Some kind of looks like an archaeological. One of the guys remarked it might be an archaeological dig or something like that because of the way things are labeled, numbered, and laid out. Or maybe it's some kind of crime scene lab. Don't know. But once again, there's the $82, well, it's 82 an American dollar scarf. All right, so don't worry. Nothing really spoilery because there's no way you can tell what's really going on in the plot. Unless it's the scarf is the villain. Okay, so let's get back onto that. Let's keep moving forward. Now, this is where things are going to get a little spoilery. So you may want to duck out here, all right? Because when I scroll down, there's a couple images I have that I've been looking at for a couple weeks, but you may not be ready to see them. Okay. Takes you away, new images and interview. Now, BBC America released new images for the 9th episode of Series 11. And, wait, Slayer? Really? Slayer? Oh, well, Slayer kicked ass. Sorry, I was confusing him with Winger for a second. So here you go. We keep going down. Nice stuff. We'll get it. All right. Whoa, good scenery. It's Norway. And this is the point where I should have warned you. This right here has been drifting around. Apparently, this is Paul Sturgis dressed as an upcoming villain for Series 11, and we believe this might be Mr. Ribbons. Don't know for sure, but so wait a minute. Don't worry, guys. No spoilers here. I only posted the photos because I was informed my character didn't make the final cut. So it could be, well, wait a minute. No, he's the guy with the pointed ears. Very sorry. I keep mixing them up. So look out for Mr. Snuffleupagus here coming up. So 9. So, all right, back to non-spoiler land. We're back to freedom. All right. Doctor Who, the Witchfinders cast and crew photos. And these are just some really cute shots, between, takes and whatnot. And like I said, you got to give Jodie Whittaker a lot of clout because for some of those scenes where, especially after she came out of the water, she was out there in Wales on location in the winter. We're talking soaking, sopping wet for like 6 hours. That takes a major league. Oh, well, I was going to say testes, but I don't know. You know what I mean. And of course, check this out. This cute photo, Tilly Steele. Y'all having a good old time. And I saw this tweet the other day. I just loved it. More of her in character. And some really nifty tweets, photos, and stuff like that going through this particular thing. So if you want to go take a look at this, boom, it's over here on Cult Box for you. Moving forward. Doctor Who, the first female, is fine enough, but she needs to get scary. And I hate to say it, but I agree with that. The goody two-shoes thing is getting old. Now, it worked most of the time for, Pete Davison, back in the day, because he was the guy who was always Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. But I want to see her get dark. I really do. I want to see I want to see, make the best of bad decisions. I want to see that. So I can see where they're coming from with this particular critique. So while the show's doing all right, like I said, there's just a few things that seem to be missing, and I agree with them. This is one of them. She needs to get scary. All right, How Doctors Return to Smaller Stories has reinvigorated the series. This is an opinion piece over on Sci-Fi, Sci-Fi Wire. So I figured I'd give this, maybe if you want to go take this look, maybe you agree with them, maybe you don't. Here you go. Also on Sci-Fi Wire, this is an interview with Segan Akinola. I thought, maybe you want to give it a look over and whatnot as they talk about music, other things and whatnot. Boom, there we go. The Doctor Who experience is up for sale. Well, not the experience, but the building it was in, apparently. And they're saying it could become a new sports venue. That's right. The Doctor Who Experience attraction building in Cardiff Bay is now up for sale. The temporary structure which housed the Doctor Who Experience attraction before its closure last year is owned by Cardiff Council. The authority is now looking for a buyer for the structure, which extends around 30,000 square feet, with a price tag of somewhere more than 500,000 quid. Now, the council said the cost of dismantling the structure and related cleanup costs to the site would be in the region of 500K pounds. So it's hoping that through a sale, these costs could be covered with the aim of generating a small receipt. However, it could be repurposed as an indoor sports venue or potentially a new banqueting, conferencing facility, faculty, or facility. So kind of weird, they are reopening the Doctor Who Experience, but now they're calling it the Doctor Who Exhibition, and it's over at Cardiff Castle. But as people have been telling me, Cardiff Castle has nowhere near the floor space. Now, if you remember that video that was out a little while ago where the doctor, visited that young girl with cystic fibrosis, parts of that were filmed, I believe, in the new exhibition. That's what they're walking around looking at. So, yes, to give you an idea, it is nowhere near as big as the experience was. Doctor Who Collection Season 18. That's right. The next Blu-ray release in their classic season box sets will be Tom Baker's final year as the Doctor, which was, of course, 1980-81's Season 18. Now, the set will also include the Christmas spin-off special K9 and Company and a whole lot of other really, really nifty stuff. Now, I have in there the Season 12 one, and it is beautiful what they did with the video restoration and all that. I was sitting there watching like Sontaran Experiment and all that Ark going, this looks like this was shot this afternoon. It is so well done, the way they restored it. So if you haven't seen those, please do. Downtime, Children of the New World. Maybe you'd want to know when. Duh. Now, 18 is currently scheduled for the UK release on the 25th of February 2019. So remember, this date may change before its intended release. You can pre-order now from the Amazon shop. Duh. Okay, moving forward. Children of the World. Candy Jar Books have announced their first of their standalone Lethbridge Stewart novels to be released next year. If you're into the Candy Jar book series, here you go. There will be 2 editions of Downtime Children of the New World, a standard paperback limited to 500 copies, and a limited hardback edition of 50 copies. Both are available for pre-order from the Candy Jar website. Please note that this novel isn't part of any subscription offer. Moving forward, Dr. Sergeant Benton pays a visit to Warlord HQ, and John Levene always looking good as ever. And it's just a nice little piece there where he pops up and over here. Please go check it out. Also, I'm glad to hear he did come back to Big Finish and all that. Okay, get ready for this. Who will the new showrunner be if Chris Chibnall leaves? What? Now, you see, this is where shit really starts to go off the rails. Now they're claiming, that you have a rumor that Chris Chibnall wants to leave after Series 12. And it's like, really? So maybe it's mainly just a speculation piece, take it with a grain of salt, little tongue in cheek, and maybe sit down. Hey, who would you have run Doctor Who? Put it in the comment box. Oh, I love this. This is the one I was talking about. Doctor Who fans search for meaning behind Jodie Whittaker's gay scarf. How do we know the scarf is gay? Did anybody ask it? Because it just seems like a nice scarf to me. Why is it that anything that's colorful or, has nice, little variety, like a rainbow type, why is it always associated with being gay now? It's just, weird to me. I don't know. So, once again, a lot of people were like, why'd you cut the video short yesterday? Because there's some things, like I said, I'm going to discuss with you in the future that took place over this past week that I still cannot believe happened. That really, really knocked me for a loop. That, a fat guy's from Lima's opinion can make people so weird that they do weird things. It's just beyond me. But I do want to praise, all the people who came up to me this past weekend and said, thank you for what you do and all that. Because that's the reason why I keep doing it, is because of you guys. You guys out there, when you say you're doing a great job, when you're saying, you're doing this, you're doing that. I don't look at subscription numbers. I don't even look at view counts. I just look at your guys' positive comments and say, okay, I can keep doing this. Okay, so please, feel free to hang around, hang on. And one of these days, I was really hoping to hit 5K subscribers by the end of the year, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But you know what? I measure my success by the satisfaction of my audience. Good night, folks. See you on the flip side. Have a good day.